guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Leaks and Theories. A lot has leaked, including mega evolutions, mechanics about the games, which we're not too sure about just yet, and we've got another few theories as well. So this is a jam-packed episode, so make sure to like and subscribe, and let's just get straight into it. Okay, we're going to start off small today, and we're going to be talking about the release of Pokémon Legends Z-A. There is a theory of it could be coming in August or September time. So this has come from a bloke called Jake Steinberg, but he's pulled up a relatively decent point. So Scarlet Violet had a second trailer in June, 5 or 6 months before the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet back 2 years ago, was this, something like that? And Pokemon Legends Z-A, the Japanese trailer, is titled Second Trailer and has dropped in late February. So using that logic, if they're going for a repetitive style, 5 to 6 months on from late February, we're talking late August, early September time, we're looking for a release date for Pokemon Legends Z-A. Obviously, nothing's being confirmed. I don't agree with it, to be fair. If he does also say the answer's no, but it's fun to think about. I don't actually believe that I do think, that the typical November slot before Black Friday is unlikely, because I suspect Nintendo is going to have a different first-party Switch 2 game. They want to focus marketing efforts around that time. So, it would be cool. I've got doubts, personally, that this game will be released dead on with the Nintendo Switch 2, depending on when the Nintendo Switch 2 is actually going to be announced, and the announced date, that's in about 9 days' time or so. I think we could see this game come out. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's just say that. It wouldn't surprise me if this game came out ever so slightly earlier than Pokemon, the Nintendo Switch 2. It would just be a very Pokemon thing to do, because they never really jump onto the new console straight away. They normally wait a year or so. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Soul Silver artists also had their opinions on this. So regarding what they said, so between this and getting the official date and the Japanese translation of release in fall 2025, because apparently the Japanese translation in the trailer said fall 2025 instead of just late 2025, they are all but convinced that Pokemon Legends Z-A will be released around September. The thing is, their fall is, well, I hate the word fall, but their autumn is slightly different than, for example, in Britain here or in America. So it wouldn't necessarily be the most outrageous thing. I've long wondered if this latest Z-A trailer would be the second trailer or not, because if it was the first trailer, that would imply something different. Instead, it applies to what Jake is pointing out to, saying the second trailer. Z-A's promo cycle might be further along than what it seems. It wouldn't surprise me if it is further along than what they're letting off. Obviously, this game is so... It's been years in making now. Like, obviously, it was announced last year, and it's going to be coming out nearly a year and a half, 2 years after it was originally announced. And they would have been working on the game for at least a year and a half before they even announced it. Potentially 2 years, you don't really know. So, it wouldn't surprise me, because if this game is not on the finishing touches, it won't be on the finishing touches in probably, if it comes out September, probably July. But it wouldn't surprise me if they are just doing some tweaks here and there, ready for the finishing touches before the game comes out. I hope, this could be just me hoping, but I hope the game will come out significantly earlier than the winter. And if it has to wait until autumn, that's fine. I don't mind waiting until September. That's not so far away. But if we're talking a December release, I will be utterly disappointed with a December release. Let's just say that. Okay, now we've got Pori Leaks tweeting out about they have a leak tracker that they've got. I think they've got 4 parts out so far. I have struggled to find part 1, so we'll go from 2, 3, and 4. So they have said that basically the information that is currently circling around Pokemon Legends Z-A, because apparently a bunch of information, like I said before, has been leaked, is the total number and the new mega evolutions alongside their names, which we will get into in a little bit. Specific character details and names, which I can't find any information about, but maybe I'll find some in a little bit. And some game mechanics, which have also been leaked as well. Moving on over to the part 3 that they've announced. So images / videos containing characters / story segments and other in-game scenes have also been circling, which would be big. Like, that would be not... It's one thing leaking, oh, someone's got a Mega Evolution, but it's another thing leaking the story of the game, so be careful that one. It reminds me a few years ago when there was a lot of Scarlet and Violet leaks out, and Pokemon was suing every Tom, Dick, and Harry. But they also say, currently, there are no indications that regional variants for Pokemon exist in Pokemon Legends Z-A, or East Colosseum. So no regional variants, which I don't hate. I'm happy, actually. I won't lie to you. I'm happy. They had Mega Evolutions. We don't need a Colosseum or bloody whatever. We've got Mega Evolutions. That will be enough. I'm happy with Mega Evolutions, let's be honest with ourselves. And then moving over to the part 4, which is the most in specific one about the Mega Evolutions as well. We will get into the Mega Evolutions. But they said, regarding the Legend gameplay, key main story boss and overall detailed story spoilers are in circulation with pictures, which probably will come out. They'll come out eventually. That part 4 was only tweeted out 11 hours ago. But Pori Leaks themselves are actually said that they're not going to be announced it. Like I just said, they said anyone who willingly leaks the last bullet point, which is about the story, is a literal dead man walking. They have no interest in talking about it at all, because Pokemon are trigger happy. If they suspect that you are leaking their story, they will go guns blazing. They will sue you for every penny you have. So if anything gets announced, unless it's absolutely mega, I won't be talking about it, because I don't want that smoke. I've got about 20 quid in my bank account. I can't cope with their hundreds of billions. Sod that. Okay, for this next part, we've got to go back to OG Pokemon Leaks and Theories style with the Twitter page next to me, just because there's so much to talk about. If I want to get this video out today, I can't edit it like I have been editing it recently. That would take too long. That video will come out next week probably, because I've got jobs, I got things to do, and unfortunately I don't get paid from YouTube yet. But with the leaks that have come out, we have 27, correct, 27 new Pokemon that have been confirmed for Mega Evolutions in Legends Z-A, starting off with Skarmory. I thought Skarmory had one anyways. Okay, I'm happy with that. We are also going to be getting Mega Scrafty, who, that'll be cool. Mega Clefable, which isn't one that I thought I needed, but I'm happy to have it. Mega Scolipede, which I think could look really cool. I won't lie to you. I think could look really cool. Mega Frostlass, which I am down for. That would be sick. I like Frostlass's story behind it. I think this is a really cool one they've introduced. Mega Pyro. I think he just has a cool design, quite frankly. I think his design will be sick as well. Mega Dragalage. He's one that you could have given. You could give it to someone else, and I wouldn't care. I can live without Mega Dragalage. Mega Barbaracle. Same again. I've never used a Barbaracle. I'm sure he's a solid Pokemon. I just don't particularly care to have him as a Mega. Mega Dramper. Similar sort of thing again. Maybe he'll look cool. He's quite a cool looking Pokemon anyways. But who knows? Mega Phalanx. I don't see the point of having the Mega Phalanx, but I'm happy he's getting one, because I like Phalanx. I just didn't picture him as a Mega type Pokemon, like a Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. Mega Halucha, that's a sick one. I think that could be up there with probably one of my favorites. I think that's definitely a shout for one of the better choices they've made. A Mega Pokemon for the starters, so Totodile, not Cyndaquil sadly, Tepig and Chikorita, all going to be getting Mega Evolutions. Justice for my boy Totodile. I know he had a Hisuian form, but Mega Evolution would have been so cool on him. The 3 starters will be getting Mega Evolutions as well, so Froakie, Chespin, and Fennekin will all be getting Mega Evolutions, which is sick. Mega Greninja will be immense. Mega Dragonite, that's one that why hasn't he had one before? Why have we never given Dragonite a Mega Evolution? I don't know, but I am happy. Moving on over, we have got Mega Starmie and Chandelure. Starmie is one of those, once again, I thought had a Mega Evolution. There is quite a few, so you can forgive me. But Chandelure, that's one that you see concept arts of all the time, and that's definitely Mega Evolution that I will be using. I will be using Mega Chandelure, guaranteed. Mega Excadrill is another one. Once again, that's sick. Like, he is a really cool Pokemon. When I play, the next time I play the Generation 5 games, I will be using Excadrill. If they ever release remakes, guaranteed Chandelure, Excadrill will be in my save. Mega Victory Bell, that's one that's a bit like, I mean, fine. Like, you know, it's a bit like, I don't dislike Victory Bell. He's a solid Pokemon. But there's so many other Pokemon that could have had a better Mega Evolution. And all of the new Mega Evolutions makes this post even more sad. We still haven't got a Mega Flygon. Surely they can't miss the bullet this bad. They have to have a Mega Flygon. It just has to happen. It's the one Mega that's been cried out for how many years since it's been introduced? 12 years Megas have been introduced for, so I understand. Let's just get some. I understand I said 27 Mega Evolutions and that wasn't 27. We'll probably be getting Mega Yveltal as well. Not all the names have been confirmed. Mega Yveltal and Mega Xerneas. That's probably another one that we'll probably be getting. And with it being Legends Z-A, we'll probably get another Mega within Zygarde. I think that one's going to be a pretty solid shout as well. I'll be very disappointed if there's not. Meaning, we're probably still talking about 2. I haven't got the mouse in my head, but we've still got quite a few that could be leaked. So there is still hope for Flygon.